These are Acebeam's new Keylite 500 keychain flashlights, which they were kind enough to send out the channel for us to check out here. These are an easy to carry and lightweight keychain flashlight, making it multi-versatile for many people. And again, not very bulky and very lightweight, so it's not going to weigh down your keychain or anything. So real quick, went ahead and unboxed everything just to show you what you get with the light. This is USB-C rechargeable, so you do get a USB-C charging cable. Sorry about the autofocus there. You get a keychain lanyard, and it's got a little keychain ring on there, so you can attach your key ring. You have the product certification card, comes with it. And you also have the user manual. And as I always do, I'll put the user manual on screen for a few moments so you can check that out further if you wish. As I said, pretty compact size here. We'll take a quick overview of the light here. That's where you attach the lanyard. Like I said, very small, very compact. So let's go over the dimensions of this real quick. The length of this light is 60.5 millimeters or 2.38 inches. The head diameter is 16 millimeters or 0.63 inches, and the weight is 19 grams or 0.67 ounces. All right. Now this light has powerful dual LEDs, up to 500 lumens of brightness, and with a max runtime of 12 hours at the 1 lumen or moonlight level. This does have a 10-year warranty, so this is backed by Acebeam's 10-year warranty. So if you have any issues, you should be able to get it repaired or replaced. This is made from high-strength AL6061-T6 CNC machined aluminum alloy. So it's not a plastic flashlight, it is an aluminum alloy, which is very nice. Feels very nice in your hands. Now it's available in 5 different colors. You saw when I first opened the video here, I have pink and teal, but it's available in pink, teal, red, orange, and black. Now this light's ideal for many uses, including walking, work or repair, self-defense, and reading. So very nice. As I showed you earlier, the USB-C port, this is USB-C rechargeable. And it does have a battery level indicator. I believe when it's charging, it's red, and when it's charged fully, it's green. And when you turn the light on, it does tell you the battery level. So solid green means it's 30 to 100% on the battery. Solid red between 10 and 30%, and flashing red less than 10%, and you're going to want to recharge the light. This is also IP66 waterproof with 1.5 meters of impact resistance. The Keylite has a variety of modes and outputs, including strobe. So let's talk and take a quick look at those outputs and runtimes. Now I'm going to put this on the screen here. You guys can take a further look at it. I'm not going to go through everything here, but just so you know, in the higher modes, this will step down. So in turbo, you got 500 lumens, then it'll step down to about 260 and then 50. So the run times are 20 seconds, 5 minutes, and 35 minutes. High will step down also 200 lumens to 150 to 20. So you got 3 minutes, 15 minutes, and 42 minutes. Medium is between 6 and 20 lumens for 25 to 80 minutes of runtime. Low, 4 hours at 10 lumens. And as I said earlier, the moonlight, 1 lumens for 12 hours. And the strobe is 500 lumens for 70 minutes. So that's a pretty long runtime for strobe. Max throw on this is 70 meters, and the max intensity is 1,225 candela. This does also have an electronic lockout, and I'll go through that here shortly in the UI. So let's get to the UI before we take this outside and test to see how it does in the dark. Okay, the UI or user interface on the Acebeam Keylite 500 keychain flashlight. It's a pretty simple UI, so not something complicated, so it'll be very easy to use and operate. Real quick to turn it on and off, it's a quick 1-click on and 1-click off. And you can see the battery level indicator there is on, showing you the battery's at least 30% or better. And again, a 1-click off. And I'll show you the battery level indicator on the other light, which is actually a little low. It's red, showing it needs to be charged. So just to show you that real quick. All right, so to cycle through the mode, once the light is on, just so you know, this light always starts out in high. And you just hold down the button, you cycle down to medium and low, and then back to high. So very easy there. This does have memory. So we'll go into medium real quick. I'll turn it off, turn it back on. We'll cycle back up to high. So there you go. It does have memory. Turbo, you can go into turbo either from on or off by double clicking. So we'll go into turbo here real quick. So very bright. That 500 lumens is very bright. And we'll turn it back off. Well, we'll just try to cycle through. Yeah, you can cycle through the different modes from that point too if you wish. So you can do that also. All right, moonlight, very easy. Just hold down the button till moonlight comes on. Again, very nice for reading or something like this, or something where you need some light discipline, you don't want to disturb a lot of people, very nice. And if you want to just go into the other modes from there without having to turn the light off and back on again, you can just hold down the button and you'll start cycling through the different modes from moonlight. So very nice. Now this light does have that strobe feature for self-defense, so this is a strobe warning. So here we go. From on or off, you just triple click. Oh, I was on, so we'll triple click. All right, there's that strobe, 500 lumens of strobe, very nice. It does have an alternating flash pattern, very nice. And the last thing in the UI is the lockout feature. This does have an electronic lockout, pretty simple to use. And this will also prevent the light from turning on whether in your purse or pocket. So just to get into lockout, you're going to hold down the button for 3 seconds. It's going to do a flash, let you know it's in lockout. And if you try to turn the light back on, the light is just going to flash on the switch 3 times, letting you know it's in lockout. And to get out of lockout, and you can get out of lockout very quickly, you just double click and you're ready to go. And I think the last time I was in low, so now we're back into high where it normally would be. All right, let's go ahead and take the Keylite 500 outside and test to see how it does outside in the dark. All right, I'm outside here with the Acebeam Keylite 500 keychain flashlight. And as I said before, this starts out in high, which is going to be 200 lumens. And then we'll drop it down to medium, low, and go into turbo. So this is high, 200 lumens. You can see that bird bath over there. It's bird bath's about 30 feet away from me. So doing really well. I mean, for a small, compact keychain flashlight, this is pretty good. Okay, dropping down to medium. 60 lumens. Still pretty good. I can definitely see you walk around the yard just fine with that. Let's go down to 10 lumens. Not as much, but with the naked eye, I can definitely walk around and see where I'm going, especially from a pretty familiar area. So very good. And let's go ahead and put it in moonlight real fast. So moonlight, not going to see a whole lot, but definitely ideal for read or light discipline. Don't want to disturb a lot of other people or what have you. Or don't want to attract a lot of attention to yourself. All right, we'll go ahead and put it in turbo here. This is 500 lumens. I'll take a quick walk out there with it. All right, so that is the Acebeam Keylite 500 keychain flashlight, and I went ahead and stepped it down the way back so you could see that. Again, this is turbo 500 lumens. So 500 lumens, if you definitely need to light up something really fast, this would definitely do it. So I want to say a big thank you to Acebeam for sending out the Keylite 500 to us, to the channel to see, and any links or coupons will be in the description. You guys take care and happy. Darling, I've been tempted by the darkness.